What's going on, YouTube? Coming at you from my sleeping quarters here in Fort Smith, I think, Arkansas. I'm gonna do this little update for y'all. I don't really plan on doing like the daily vlogs, Jerry and Josh style. I don't want to commit to that because I know there's going to be plenty of times where I'm not going to do it. But after today, and yesterday, that's why I did the updates yesterday. I figured I'd give y'all something. So I got up this morning in Mississippi, just across the border from Louisiana, and drove all the way up here to, I don't remember what the city's called, somewhere here in Arkansas, the Tyson plant. And I talked to the security guard, get all the stuff. He gives me bills. I was like, oh, maybe it's a drop and hook. But none of the stuff that I read said drop and hook. Or maybe I've been so just razzle-dazzled the last day that I didn't read close enough that said drop and hook or paid any attention or whatever. But he tells me to go around to like the back, and there's going to be 2 docks, one for frozen and one for fresh, and in between there there's a door, and go inside and talk to somebody and find out where they want me to put the trailer. So I was thinking he was talking about where to dock it. I get all the way back there, find the 2 docks, I park, and all of the doors where he described said no entrance. There wasn't no door handles on them, there wasn't nothing. It's like, alright, so I find the frozen dock, I go over there, and there's a door that says shipping office, frozen whatever. Alright, keypad locked, so you can't get in. So I knock, there's no doorbell or nothing, knock, I looking in the window, nobody. I read all the signs, see if I'm missing something, look around, like the whole place is abandoned. Like, I was thinking seriously that it would be a great place for a horror movie. Just this big abandoned, empty warehouse that smells like chicken shit. Because it's a Tyson plant. Those people are fucking the devil. So, I walk over to the other side, knocking, nothing. I was like it's a ghost town. There's nobody. So I call the number I had. Eventually get back to the security guard. He's like, oh, those guys left 15 minutes ago. It's like, so what, I'm going to sit here all night? I don't know. He's like, well, just park it somewhere and then go. And it took me a second to realize the drop and hook and all that, so whatever. The only spot I see says no reefers, company trucks only, or something. I parked it there. Fuck yourselves. After... well, whatever. So I just parked it there. It's the only place I saw. So that's where it went. I found the trailer to pick up, and doing the pre-trip on it. I mean, I'm all excited because I'm finally dropping that devil trailer that stalls all the time, and they had the brake chamber go out and all that. And marker light on it's out. What the hell, I turn the lights on, checking all the lights, and that light's not on. I find out later that when you turn the blinker on or the 4-ways on, then it comes on, but not when you have the lights on. So it's something wrong with the wiring or whatever. Connection, I don't know. I'm not a mechanic, I don't know the crap. They just pay me to take it from point A to point B, whatever. So that I have to go to a TA now to get that looked at, so that's going to be at least 2 hours, just because that's what they do. Take forever just for a light. Closest TA to where I am right now, en route is 130 miles or something. So I'm not driving at night, so I should be fine. But then, so I get the load, do everything I got to do, get out of there, drive to the closest scale, an hour away, go figure. How'd I forget this? On the way into this place, 40 miles in Arkansas, backwoods, hilly, windy road with like an inch on each side, or you're over the line. And there's no shoulder. It's not quite a drop off, but you know, it's a little bit of a lip, and then, you know, it goes down. Like there's it was intense. And I was light, so I was like, before I knew it, I'd be flying, and the trailer's just flying everywhere. Like, it was so narrow. Like any curve, I was walking all over the other lane. Like I nothing you can do about it. But so I leave that place, get to the scale, and the tandems slid as far back as I can legally, and 34.6. So I am illegal. Gross is like 78 something. So I mean, it's not over gross. But I can't put any more weight on the tandems, or I can't take any more weight off the tandems, because I'm in the 12th hole as far back as I can be. You know, if I could move it to like the 14th hole, I should be fine, because the drives only have like 31.5 or something, and steers are pretty much unaffected. I'm just under 12 on those. So when I was talking to the security guard earlier, nobody's going to be back in shipping. Like I said, I think I've mentioned that. I don't know if it looks like on my screen that when I put my hands certain ways, I get really pale and washed out, and then it comes back. So sorry if you guys see that and that. Like nobody's going to be there until tomorrow night. So I sent a message to dispatch. Made sure to send the message on the Qualcomm, not make a phone call and then be like, oh yeah, it's not a problem, you can make it, and then get ticketed, and then, you know, then it's all on me. If I have it on them, you know, on the Qualcomm, the message is saved, and that's on them. So stuff like that, always put on the Qualcomm. Get that in writing. But I sent them a message saying, you know, exactly what I said. As far as the pins go, and I'm still overweight. I'm under gross. What do you want me to do? And apparently he's going to try to get a hold of one of the other Tyson plants to see if they can help us out tomorrow or something. I don't know what that means. So maybe I don't know, if I cross a scale and get ticketed on the way to somewhere else? Nah. If they say that, if they send me somewhere, if they say, hey, you're going, you know, go to blah, 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 this place, and they'll fix it, you know. I'm telling you, if I cross the scale, I'm not paying for that shit. Whatever. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, 16 hours I think until my drop. 16 hours drive time. So by the time it actually gets to that point, it's probably 17, 18 hours. You know, adding, you know, breaks and stuff like that. And I think I have 3 hours, maybe closer to 4 hours left on my 70, and I get 6 hours no, 7.5 tonight and 6, almost 7 tomorrow. So, you know, I'm cutting into my 70. You know, it's gonna be tight. But so I really don't know what's going on with this load. I don't know why the hell I can't string together a couple nice loads without having some kind of something to put me in the shop or slow me down or whatever. Like, it's all out of my control, you know. Like, I could ignore the light, but then, you know, get pulled over and get that ticket. That's on me. So yeah, you know, we'd be in the shop. The good thing about having to go to the shop is I could probably squeeze a shower in. So that's much needed. You know, I can, man, I know I reek. So, you know, the silver lining or whatever. But that's crazy. Why? I just want like 4 or 5 runs without any issues. So I can finally pick up this trailer, get rid of the demon trailer, and it's already jacked up before I even move it an inch. Really? But I'm tired. But I'll probably crash out in time. Almost 8:30. The sun comes up at like 6. That's about 10 hours. Yeah, something like that. But I'm not driving in the dark. I told them that on the message. They sent me a message asking me if I was parked. I say, yeah, I'm not driving at night because of that light. And I finally have, at that point it was like 40 minutes, now it's like 20 minutes left on my clock. So I am sitting here, I'm about to go to sleep, for real. I really wish I had a TV mount so I could like put in you know, some season of some show and be able to like go to sleep, you know, just sit here, you know, when I feel like going to sleep, turn it off, roll over, go to sleep, you know. But it's a whole big production to like pull out the styrofoam and get the box, or get out the box and set it down there and then plug it all in, and then, you know, it's just it sucks. Fucking lightweight, man. What can you do? So that's what I got for y'all. New trailer with the light that's all jacked, and that's heavy as crap on the tail end. That needs to get reworked somehow, some way, and I have no idea when it's gonna happen. So, or how, or what. So that's gonna be an experiment. But, you know, it's one of those things when you're out here, you just gotta roll with it, you know. It's out of my control, so I can't fret on it, really. Just hope that I can get where I need to get on time. If not, you know, the way I see it, ain't on me. I didn't load the shit wrong. So, just roll with it, and whatever happens, happens, and, you know, that's that. So yeah. I'm just ready to get some sleep, so, I'll see y'all whenever I make the next video. I got a couple ideas in my head, but I had all kinds of ideas when I started. But right before I went solo, once I came out here, man, this takes too much out of me. I don't have any sense. But I gotta get either a legit camera or finally get some kind of mount for this phone, and then I'll take more videos. Like, I would have loved to do videos of driving downtown Mobile and downtown New Orleans. Me having to do all these U-turns and shit. Or the traffic, you know, yesterday with Louisiana shut down. You know, stuff like that I think would be really, really good to show what it's like out here. And to show some of the road stuff, some of the crazy sunsets I see, and you know, the mountains, and just everything, you know, like to see out the window rather than just see my ugly mug sitting here rambling. So, you know, that's something I'm definitely trying to do for you guys, and yeah, so I'm gonna cut it off. I think I probably said I'm gonna stop it a couple times, but this time I for real am. I will see you whenever I see you.